Hi, my name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If this isn't your first visit, welcome back. Either way, I'm happy you're here. It's hard to believe, but it's already time to put together the February budget. It seems like the new year just started, and I'm already on to month two. I'm going to go over all of my planned income, my planned spending, and my planned saving for the month. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, let's jump into the budget book, and I'm going to take out all of the blank worksheets that I need to fill out for my February budget. I'm going to start with the monthly budget overview because this gives me the biggest picture of everything that is going to come into and go out of my life, financially speaking, in the month. So I'm going to fill in February 2026. I'm doing this as a voiceover after the fact. I hope you'll forgive me. I was unable to record my voice at the time that I was filling this out. So I'm filling in income first. I did get a raise that I expect to be effective in February. It may even be effective in January, but that means my income, my net income, has gone up or will go up about 10%. So I'm filling in those new numbers and also my cell phone reimbursement, which is the same as it always is, $100, for total income of $6,700. In the bills section, I'm going to fill this out like I always do. The first part of the bills are the things that come out every single month. They tend to stay the same and they tend to come out on the same day. So I have rent, my water, sewer, garbage bill, iCloud. Most of these are going to be the same amount month to month. There's a couple that are variable, and the water, sewer, garbage is one of those. I always budget $100. It's never been that much, but I never know what exactly it's going to be until a few days before it's due at the start of the month. Renter's insurance is always $15. Quantum, which is my home internet, is $75. On the 10th, YouTube Premium will come out, and that is $16. That includes, of course, sales tax, which is abysmal here, as I've said many times on my channel. On the 21st, PUD, which is electricity, I budget $60. It's never been that much, but who knows, especially in the winter. And then on the 24th, Visible, which is my cell phone service, and that is $35 a month. So those are my regular bills that come out each and every month. What I do after that is I fill in any other bills that I know are going to come up in the month. So first up, haircut. I need to get my haircut again. That'll be on or around the 6th. On the 10th or thereabouts, I will potentially need to put more money on my transit card, which in the place where I live is the Orca card. I do need to go to the doctor again. This is for just a regular checkup. And I don't know exactly what that's going to cost with my new insurance, so I'm going to budget $60 for copay and coinsurance, and then $30 for labs. It may end up being a little more, it may end up being a little less, but that's what I'm targeting. So now I need to add up all these numbers and get the total for the bills that I'm anticipating in February. So total of $2,336, which is the lowest it's been in quite a while. So now I'm just going to fill in the numbers for income and bills down here at the bottom in the summary. For wallet spend, this is each week I give myself a certain amount of money to spend on groceries and eating out and discretionary and anything like that. And I'm going back to $300 a week in February. I did $250 in January, and I haven't been able to keep to it. I'm going to keep up with this until my sinking funds are closer to being fully funded, and then I'll try to cut it back to $250 again. But right now, with having to cash flow everything, I'm going to go back to $300 a week. Speaking of sinking funds, my stockpiles, I'm putting $100 a week into those, just like I did in January, or that I am doing in January. So that I will continue into February. And now we have savings, and this is going to get a whopping $650 a week. There's a few reasons for this. Number one is the raise. Number two is Bills are not going to be as high as they have been. And number three, there's only 4 Wednesdays in February. 4 Wednesdays, 4 Mondays, 4 Fridays. So I don't have to do 5 weeks. So I'm not spreading it out as much. So those are going to be some very dense and meaty savings weeks. So I filled in everything there at the bottom, remainder of $164 projected. So, it's almost certainly not going to be that amount, but I'm giving it, my best estimate, which is all you can do with a budget. Now I'm filling in my cash allocation page. And I do this every month for my wallet spend and my stockpiles, which I really should switch over to be savings and extra debt in this case, because that's where that money is being allocated. So I'm filling in for each week $50 in cash and $250 in card spend or credit card spending. The $50 in cash I take out of the bank account at the start of the month, and I consider that to be a sunk cost, whether I spend it or not. So any cash that's left over at the end of each week, if you watch my weekly reel videos, then you've already seen this, but any cash left over at the end of the week, I put toward another goal or another savings challenge or something like that. Last year in 2025, all of that extra money was going toward my special events fund. So that was birthdays, holidays, Christmas, baby showers, anything like that. This year, it's going into the collab that I'm working on, or that I'm a part of, which is the Treasure Island collab that is hosted by Lisa at She Persisted, Budgeting and Saving, and Andra at the Traveling and Saving Chief. So all that excess money is going into that savings challenge, and now I'm filling in on the right-hand side for stockpiles, even though this is savings. Emergency fund, $650 each week. So of that $650 in savings, all of it is going to the emergency fund. And the reason is because if you've been following me for a while, or especially in the recent past, then you'll know that my emergency fund took a $4,500 hit from an unexpected tax bill. So I need to replenish that as quickly as I can, and this will help out a lot because that's going to be more than half of the amount that I had to take out to pay the tax man. Okay, this next form is the monthly cash flow tracker. This is more or less like a check register. So I use this to keep track of everything that is going into and out of my bank account. I'm just filling in the month and year here. I won't know the beginning balance until the month starts, and I won't know any of the transactions until the month starts. So the rest of it is going to stay blank. Similarly, with the expense tracker, this is where I track all of my credit card spending. I don't track my cash because it's just cash. I mean, I put it in as a line item, but it's just a single line item. So any credit card spend will go on that monthly expense tracker. The last form that I'm going to set up is the month-end review. So I am going to fill in all of the amounts from the summary at the bottom right of the monthly budget overview. I'm just copying them over here. $6,700 income, $2,336 in bills, $1,200 in wallet spend, $400 in stockpiles, and $2,600 in savings and extra debt. Really, it's just savings. There is no extra debt. And a remainder of $164. So then I'm just going to fill in the month, and I'm done for the month. And it'll be interesting to see how this budget shakes out. I'm not confident in the exact paycheck amounts, but it's as close as I can get, and the wallet spend and everything like that. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and until I see you in the next one, take care.